What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of Beyond the Gates, another great episode. I enjoyed this. This was fun. It was cute, good drama, good mess. Honestly, Chelsea need to be honest with her mother at this point because her mother is doing all this work thinking that Chelsea still loves modeling and stuff like that, and Chelsea doesn't. I mean, this girl even scored her some gowns from the Smithsonian. And everybody know how hard it is to get something from the Smithsonian. Like, them people known for telling folks no. And they told Danny yes, and she's gonna have an article in Ebony magazine. That's fucking huge. Like, that is huge. Like, Danny is working overtime to make sure Chelsea's career pops off. But Chelsea doesn't want it anymore. And she just needs to tell her mother. And I know it's hard for her to do. But the longer she takes to tell her, the worse the fallout of this is going to be. Because Danny might surprise her, and be supportive of her wanting to quit. Also, I mean, if it's just about her launching her new business and stuff, I'm like, she can't do both. Like, she can't model and launch the business. Unless she just completely is over modeling, then I get it. But at some point, she got to tell her mama that she done with modeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand she want to make her mama happy and whatnot, but if it's making you miserable, then you need to speak up. Because this ain't it. I felt bad for Danny. I ain't even gonna lie. I felt bad for her because the big part of me felt like, after watching this episode, I felt like she was forcing herself to be happy, forcing herself to be the old Danny and be lively around everybody. But once she got home, she looked super lonely. She looked so lonely. Pulling out that bottle of vodka and stuff and just drinking herself and laying on her kitchen floor. I was like, girl, get up. I don't like seeing her like that. I feel horrible for her. Like, the pain she going through. I was like, Danny, get up off that floor. Oh my God. Like, that's sad to me to see her like that. And people do be like that in real life. Like, you might see them in public and they all smiles, they happy, they're energetic. But when they are by themselves, you never know what they're going through behind closed doors. And we got a glimpse of that with Danny. I was like, good Lord. Put the bottle down. And she even got her parents food because Vernon and Anita think that she good, that she finally back to herself, she finally being happy again. Like, she pulling the wool over everybody's eyes. Like, that girl is far from happy. Happy is not in her right now. Like, she's forcing herself to do it. And by seeing this, I get why Chelsea don't want to tell her the truth, but even Nicole is picking up the vibe that Chelsea doesn't seem all that thrilled. She's picking up that vibe from her, like, you're not that happy. But of course Chelsea trying to downplay it. They really do need to have a talk, like a serious conversation. So anyway, moving on from that. That damn Haley. Haley and Bill really are delulu as fuck because I was laughing my ass off when Haley went to the club and nobody was paying her no attention. The staff was literally walking right by her like they didn't see her. She was just up in that dining room, up in that country club, just looking totally miserable. Mad because she not the it girl. Because she really thought shit was going to pop off for her because she's Mrs. Hamilton now. I'm like, baby, don't nobody in that town care about who you married to. They really don't care. They ain't got to like you. And they damn sure don't respect you. So get over it. And my thing is, too, why go somewhere people don't like you? Like, she trying way too hard to be accepted. If I was her, I would have Bill hire a chef and have my breakfast at home. I'm just saying. I ain't going nowhere where I'm not wanted. I'm not doing that. And she pissed me off when she got home sitting there lying to Bill the way she was lying. Oh, of course, the Dupris was sitting there watching my humiliation. Baby, what Dupri family were you looking at? Because the Dupris I was looking at, they were sitting there at the table laughing and kikiing and minding they goddamn business. Talking about their own life. They weren't worried about your ass. Like, the Dupris didn't even know she was there. That's the funny part. They never looked up once when she walked into the country club. They never looked in her direction. They never pointed. They never made a face at her. They literally paid her no attention. They did not mention that girl's name. The only person that saw her from the Dupri family was Danny when she was coming in. She was like, "Oh, why you seem so hangry?" Danny is a fool. But yeah, she straight up lied to Bill. Girl, wasn't nobody paying you no mind. But I am so sick of her and Bill trying to force people to like her. And she's sitting there talking about, oh, she want friends on every corner in the neighborhood. Baby, that ain't gonna happen. Like, she needs to stop forcing herself on people that don't like her. They don't fuck with you. Get over it. Like, move on. You got the money, you got the ring, you got the big house, you got everything you want. You can't get everything you want. That's just, what it is. And for Bill to sit there talking about, oh, he gonna bring the whole town down. Oh, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna fix this. Bill, what you gonna do? Blackmail the whole town into liking your wife? Like, sir, get the fuck on somewhere. I'm tired of him and his little wife. Like, ain't nobody in that town got like y'all. Don't nobody in that town gotta respect you. Go on somewhere. He need to figure out his own life because he got some shit brewing in his own business life that's about to explode. So he need to focus on that and stop trying to focus on making sure his wife is liked. You know what I'm saying? And now Haley sitting there, oh, this whole thing might have been a mistake. Oh, we might need a divorce. We might need to let this go. Bill was looking at her like, what? I'm like, for real. Now all of a sudden you don't want to be married to him? All because people don't like him? Don't like you? Like, you can tell she definitely married Bill for clout. She definitely did. Because that's enough to make you say, oh, well, maybe we need to end this. And what you going to do for money if you end this right now? Because if you end it right now, you're going to walk away with absolutely nothing. And you might not even have a damn job when he done with you. So are you sure? You better think about that limitless credit card. I'm just saying. It's going to have a limit after he finished with you. You sure you want to do that? All the little furs that you walking around with, you sure? Because you're going to be giving that up too. The big ass diamond, you're going to be giving that up too. I'm just saying, you might want to think. Paralegals don't make that much damn money now. I mean, they do all right. And hey, you damn sure on a paralegal salary ain't going to be able to afford the life that you're living. You might want to rethink that one. I'm just saying. So moving on from that. Naomi got a very interesting case today. So 3 young ladies are considering suing Bill's law firm because of his legal partner, Mike. Because basically he been sexually harassing them when they worked there. Trying to get them to go out on dates with him. In exchange for a promotion or a good recommendation for a promotion. Brushing up too closely against them, making little innuendo comments, little nasty, little rude comments. And when I seen Mike at Bill's house and the way he was talking, he's a sleaze. I believe everything them women were saying about him. He is a sleaze ball. Like, that man is just gross. I could see why they would want to sue. I could see why, because that man definitely give off sexual harassment vibes. Especially with the way he was talking so boldly about Haley. Oh, she's gorgeous, Bill. Even Bill had to let him know, you doing too much. You need to calm that shit down. And I do wonder how much Bill knows. Like, does Bill know what type of shit Mike be doing at the job to these young colleagues? Like, does he know? Or don't he? Because that would be my number one question right there. Like, how much does that man know? And if he's helping to sweep it under the rug. Because a lot of these ladies were fired. It just sounds like if they didn't give in to his advances, they were fired. Or their job performance was ranked low. Even one of the girls lost out on her promotion, and that promotion went to Haley because she was trying to be the next paralegal. And he probably obviously Mike put in a bad word, and that's how she lost her promotion. Like, it's definitely some shit going on at that firm. And, I understand why Naomi wouldn't want to take it at first, because she was thinking about this logically. And a lot of the bullet points she brought up to Jacob made a lot of sense. Like, would people think that she's doing this just to get revenge on her dad? She trying to be petty. She was looking at it from every single angle, but at the same time, she really wanted to take this case. I think she should, because I think it would be quite interesting to see her go up against her father in court. But she need to do what she need to do, and I definitely think she should take this case, because after seeing Mike, oh, that man's a weirdo. I would sue the drawers off them people, off that firm. Like, that man's a straight freak. Like, um, hopefully Naomi does it. I want her to do it. Like, I really want her to take this case and sue the hell out of that firm. To hell with her father. Sue. Like, seriously. Because I feel bad for them women. You know, they shouldn't have to be subjected to that kind of foolishness in the workplace. Because even one of the women talked about how they got their law degree and how they always got straight A's and they worked their ass off just to get fired for no reason and get ranked low on their job performance and stuff when they know they never were, low on their job performance. I was like, yeah, it's time to sue. Get your coins. Get your reparations. Absolutely. So moving on from that, Jacob and Marcel. Let me tell you something. I am very interested in them as partners. Jacob and Marcel interest the fuck out of me because them being on the stakeout was hilarious. Like, I don't know how to read Marcel totally just yet, like, because I don't know his intentions. Like, is he a dirty cop? I don't know. But I get the vibe from him that he's an old school cop. He even made it clear he's just trying to wait out his retirement. He trying to get home safe so he can make his retirement. I ain't mad at that. When he was talking about, it's gonna be me and Sheila forever. I agree. I did think that was his wife. But when he said that's his boat, I bust out laughing. I said, of course. But apparently his wife doesn't like the interest that he has. She don't like being on the boat. She don't like fishing. Like, she don't share the same interests as him, basically. So I don't know how that marriage is going to continue to work. But I will have to agree with Marcel. I was surprised when they saw Joey Armstrong, at that place too. I was like, oh, what Joey doing up in here? Collecting his money or whatever. And I get where Jacob coming from. It does look odd because why would Joey be picking up money all by himself? But I agree with Marcel. You got to wait and see. You got to watch. Because I feel like even if Jacob got out and arrested Joey right then and there, Joey would have been out of custody within 10 minutes. All you got is him picking up some money. You don't see no dope. You don't see nothing. There's no evidence that he did anything illegal. Him picking up money from somebody is not really illegal. So what are you going to arrest him for? And if you arrested him just for that, yeah, it looks suspicious, but that's not enough. You know what I'm saying? You got to arrest him when you actually got something solid on that man. Him picking up money ain't really nothing, that you going to take that to the DA? Absolutely not, because ain't no DA going to prosecute that. Like, prosecute what? So I'm picking up some money. That's it. Can't go to court with that. That's flimsy. He would have been out in 5 minutes. So I'm glad Marcel stopped him and let him know, like, you need to just pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Just keep on this and just watch. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely feel like Joey up to something because he don't seem like the type to be stupid. He seems like a very smart person. I don't see him just picking up some money like that all out. You know what I mean? Anybody could be watching you. Anybody could whatever. So I don't see him doing that. Like, he definitely got to be up to something. But if Jacob just pay attention, I feel like Marcel taught him a valuable lesson right there. You got to just watch. You can't be so quick to just jump on suspects and stuff like that. You got to watch. You know what I'm saying? Just see their movements. See who they're talking to. See what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be the big payoff. That's going to lead to something big. You just got to keep your cool and pay attention. So anyway, moving on from that. Let me tell you something. Eva and Cat's dynamic is very interesting. Like, their feud is going to be top tier. I feel like their feud is going to be so fucking epic because Eva ain't playing no games. Like, the gloves are coming off with her. More and more, the gloves are coming off. She didn't give a damn. When she saw Tomas, she was definitely flirting with him. She was like, oh, you a lawyer? She was like, oh, you could definitely get me off multiple times. And the look on Tomas' face, that man knew what she was talking about. She damn sure wasn't talking about no legal fees. Okay. She trying to get her some a little bit of, trying to get her some of that Tomas. That's what she want. And Tomas was definitely giving me the vibe that he interested. Like, I see the look on his face. He look like he might, have to give in to temptation. And Kat is just letting Eva get in her head so much to the point her very presence annoys Cat. Like, Cat and Tomas was having a very nice breakfast date, and she cut the breakfast date short just to deal with Eva. And I'm like, nah, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. That's gonna be costly. That is definitely gonna be costly. Because if Cat continues to let Eva control her emotions, Cat gonna lose out on Tomas. Cat gonna lose out on Tomas. Her family gonna continue to alienate her. Like, they're gonna start to, because Nicola's already fed up with her attitude. Don't get me wrong, we all know Cat telling the truth. Like, we all know Cat ain't lying about Eva. Eva's up to something. But that the way Cat is handling it is horrible. She's showing her hand too much and too soon. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put Eva on notice about Tomas. I'm like, yeah, you fucked up right there. Because by her telling her, oh, you ain't gonna have what I have, Tomas is too good for you. The way Eva was looking, I say, yeah, that look like challenge accepted. Because let's be for real. To sit there and say that Tomas was not feeling her would be a lie. Because even Tomas told Eva, oh, I see you around. I said, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. They got chemistry, though. He got chemistry with Kat, and he got chemistry with Eva, in my opinion. So I think anything can happen. And like Kat said, that ain't your man yet. So he free game. You know what I'm saying? That's free game right there. If he want to jump bone and jump to bed with Eva, he can do that. He's single. But the way Kat was shooting daggers at him when he was leaving, I was like, Kat, that man gonna do what he want to do. You keep playing these little games with him, you might fuck around and lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I love the fact that Kat is a virgin and she's not quick to, give up the good. I love that. You know what I'm saying? But there's an old saying, too. What you won't do, another one will. Because last time I checked, Eva ain't even say she no virgin. So she might give it up. But I definitely feel like by her telling her to stay away from Tomas, that's like giving her a challenge. She's going to accept the challenge. Like, if Kat keeps popping up on her and popping off, Eva's not taking it no more at this point. You know what I'm saying? She's going to keep fighting back. She's going to keep talking back. That's just what it is. I could see her definitely going after Tomas just to spite Kat. Kat showed her hand too soon. She doing too much. Then going off about the dress and stuff like that. Oh, you manipulated that. I'm like, girl, your mama gave her the damn dress. Like, your mama told her to go get one. Ain't like she just barged in your room and took your dress. Your mama insisted. So be mad at your mama. If you want to be mad at somebody, take it out on your mama. But she ain't that crazy to do that either. Like, you ain't that dumb. Like, you ain't about to go after Nicole, because Nicole has set her straight. But like I said, if Kat gonna try to get the goods on Eva, she needs to be very discreet about her moves. You know what I'm saying? Be covert. Like, just do it quietly. Like, come after her very quiet so she don't suspect nothing. And then, you get the dirt on her, then you go in with the proof. But constantly accusing her of something and you have nothing on her is making you look crazy. Like, everybody gonna start side-eyeing Kat. Like, you ain't got nothing on this girl, and yet you keep accusing her of shit. Like, Kat need to do better on this one. I'm here for it. Like, I'm here for her exposing Eva, but you need to actually get some proof first. So moving on from that, I love when the Dupri family get together. For dinner, for breakfast. I love it. Like, I was totally enjoying watching Vernon and Anita, talk about how they met and, when they got married. I love that love. You know what I'm saying? That's old school love. I love it. And Vernon was definitely spitting game when he told Kat, about talking with Tomas and getting to know Tomas. I agree, because back in the day, you did have to get approval from, like, if a young man was going to call on a lady, he had to go meet her parents at the home before he could take her out on a date and stuff. You had to sit down and let them get to know you, even if it was the first date. That's how they did it back in the old school. You know what I'm saying? This new generation, not so much. Like, not at all, pretty much. Some people, if you got that mentality, that old school mentality, you'll still, talk with the folks first. But I love how Vernon broke it down to her, how they used to do it. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, you know what? I ain't going to grill him. I'm going to let y'all be. Anita was like, let them young people be for now. I agree. Let them be. It's a new day and age. But trust, he ain't going to get nowhere near Kat without talking to Vernon and them at some point. Because he going to have to. Tomas definitely going to have to. But yeah, I love watching Vernon and Anita though. Like when they sat down and he was like basically telling her, "Oh, let's go home," and I was like, "Oh, he basically telling Anita, let's go home so I could tap that," and Anita was with it. Anita was like, "Shit, let's go." Like you ain't had to tell Anita twice. She on the way. Like let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I said, you better go on now, get to it. But I enjoyed this episode. I did. Totally enjoyed it. Hit the comment section, let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Peace.